For the technical difficulties there, and right as I say that, Annie Rain's going to hit a three.
I believe that was Cook, actually. Cook from the corner.
Cook, my bad. Going to hit that three, though. 16-5 with a minute left in the first quarter. Nokomis trying to get the ball up. They've been having trouble all day doing that. It's going to cross up to.
That was Milligore right there on the miss.
Trying to get it up and in, but misses it. It's going to go back to FA.
You know, we were having a pretty quick game. It didn't take us very long to get to 3:53, and it feels like ever since then we've slowed right down.
Nokomis really having trouble getting up the court, that is for sure. And we've had some, obviously, technical difficulties on our end, but also some difficulties on, like you said, everyone's still trying to get used to this again. We got scorers table messing up. You got refs trying to get everything right.
Yeah, preseason basketball, Jeff.
40 seconds left. As Rains tried to get it over to, I didn't see who they tried to get it to.
It was the right idea, just a little long on the pass. I believe that was intended for Weymouth.
Just missed the fingertips.
That's better ball movement. You look away. That was the perfect way to break the press right there. That's what they've been trying to do.
Shoots it and misses it, but that's going to be a foul. And that's going to be 2 shots for Littlefield.
What's interesting about that, Jeff, is a press is designed to do 2 things: turn you over or speed you up. And right there, we didn't get the turnover, but it did speed up the play.
Definitely sped up the play. It looked like a very smoother transition than what we have seen from this team from earlier. Littlefield's going to take their first shot and makes it. Finally gets back on the board. It's going to be 16-6, 10-point game. Littlefield takes their second shot. It is up, and it is good. It's going to be 16-7 here. 30 seconds left. FA is going to bring the ball up here.
Cook hit a 3 a moment ago. Hits that one.
Cook is cooking right now. I know that was a bad pun, but I'm going to go with it anyway. It's 18-7. 17 seconds left. Nokomis trying to bring it up the court, get one more, but he's going to get blocked. Cerulli is going to bring it in. Spooner to Cerulli. He's going to make it right before the buzzer. Cerulli makes it 20-7 at the end of 1, and we'll be right back with your second quarter action right here. This is Eastern Maine Sports broadcast of preseason basketball. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business. Rain's going to try to get it in, and rebounded there by Lord, and Lord gets the 2 points, 22-7 now.
I believe that's Smith, actually, on the offensive rebound. Freshly into the game, already having an impact.
We try to bring it up here for Nokomis.
Still trying to dribble through the press.
Townsend going to try to dribble through a bunch.
Good box
Hawthorne
out
tried
there.
to take the 3, but just barely misses it, planks it off. Fighting for the ball right now. The jump ball is going to go back the way of Foxcroft Academy.
Oh, no, actually to Nokomis on that one. And
Oh.
Mishu, the good job and the presence of mind to be able to stay after that basketball. She's been impressive off the bench in this one. Actually, I don't believe that was Mishu. I believe I had the wrong number on that one. That's actually Drummond for Nokomis.
Hawthorne tries to take that 2 again and misses it just barely. Clanks off the rim once again. Foxcroft's going to bring it back up the court here. Going to try to get over to Spooner. Spooner.
Jeff, I think it's fair to say this game has not been defined thus far by the half-court offense.
No, it has not at all. Raines over to Page. Page back to Raines. Raines going to take a 3 and just barely misses
That
it.
hit everything but the bottom of the net.
Rebounded by Hawthorne.
A collision right there.
Try to get up the court again and get something going. They just cannot seem to, though.
So right now we are starting to see the one downside of a consistent press is your job is to be aggressive. And now if you look up at the board, the ponies have 6 fouls.
Already, and it's only the second quarter.
And earlier on we were talking about how little fouls there were. That was before the press.
And with the press, that's the risk you're taking is getting some of those fouls. Townsend goes up, misses a shot. I'm sorry.
Drummond again on the interior.
She is fighting for that ball, and it's going to go back to FA this time. As Macon Spooner is going to try to bring it up to Annie Raines. Annie Raines going to bring it up the court.
Cook set to check back in. Next available moment for the ponies. We think.
Raines going to up for the 3, just barely misses it. Clanks off the back. Page.
Came away with a rebound there.
So we got travel by Page, and it's going to go back to Nokomis. Now Cook is going to come in.
Also coming in for the Warriors is Milligore. Expect to see that full court press now.
2 starters coming back into the game. We got another. Now we're going to try to get this going again.
Preseason basketball, Jeff.
My oh my, Sydney King going to bring it in. Milligore.
Picked up in a very dangerous location right there. That third defender, the sideline.
Going to call a travel there on Hawthorne. It's going to go back to Foxcroft now. Megan Spooner going to once again bring it in.
Some of this comes with experience. We mentioned before that this is a younger Nokomis Warriors team. No seniors on the roster, 5 freshmen.
Exactly.
You're getting pressure in a way you haven't before. Danica Milligore has done a great job in this game. The freshman, though.
Ooh, Annie Raines tries to bring it up and in, but just overthrows the basket just a little bit. And it's going to go back to Nokomis. Nokomis going to bring it up the floor here, though.
Nice pass ahead.
King's going to try to bring it in, try to shoot it, but nope. It's going to pass it over to Milligore. Milligore misses shot, gets her own rebound, though. Passes it out to Townsend. Misses the 3. Gonna Drummond once again fighting for that ball, and it's gonna go back to Nokomis. Like you said, Drummond has just been
She's been everywhere.
Fire. With the rebounds, gonna get the jump balls. It's good to see stuff like that. You know what these players can start to do now.
Yep, started the game on the bench as well. Actually replaced Hodgson, who was doing well in the rebounding game herself, has not checked back in.
King's going to try to get it in to Milligore. Milligore's going to drive it in. Milligore going to try to fight through it, but cannot.
Another jump ball there, Jeff. Cook.
And we're going back to Foxcroft's side. It's 22-7 here in the second quarter. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the half.
This game started off with a 3 from Bree Townsend, and ever since then.
We're going to travel there. Because why not? Rack them up. That's going to be on Abby Knapp. Going to go back to Nokomis. Sydney King going to bring it back in. Going to toss it over to Milligore.
Nice pass to the middle.
Milligore to Townsend. Townsend's going to try to bring it up. Almost gets stripped of it. Back to Milligore. Milligore to Sydney King. King gets overthrown just barely. Going to be and 1 there. Nice turnover there by Foxcroft Academy, and Sam Ozenfort is going to get the and 1 there.
Yeah, great job being able to run the floor in transition and can finish on with contact down at the other end.
24-7 now. Shoot 1 shot here. Austin Fort's shot is up and good. It makes 25-7. We got a substitution coming in now. This is going to be Evelyn Littlefield coming in for Addison Hawthorne.
You know, I have the luxury of having as official of a score sheet as I can get while broadcasting a game, but
King's going to bring it in.
You know, fairly even scoring total all across for the ponies right now.
Littlefield turns it over, though. Going to go back to Foxcroft now.
That was very close to a backcourt. Cook, she has 5.
As you were talking about earlier, is a big piece of last year. Kyle Cook's going to go up and just misses the shot. Rebounded by King. King to Marble. No, I'm sorry. King to Townsend. Townsend passes it in. Just turns it over by Milligore. She's going to try to get it one more pass.
You know, you're seeing the right ideas out of this Warriors team. Just the execution is a little bit off, and that's the difference in a game like this.
Going to miss the 3 on the front rim. Going to be rebounded, but it's going to be a jump ball here, I think.
I think they might actually whistle the foul on Newt right there. Came in a little strong.
It does appear so, yes. There'll be a foul on Newt. Kirsten Newt, freshman. And it's going to be Nokomis' ball now.
Actually should be shooting. Should be 1-1.
Yes. Oh, that's right, because 6 fouls. You're very...
4 minutes left in this first half of action. The Warriors have the opportunity to get something they haven't had a lot of tonight. Easy points.
And that's something that they need bad right now, especially they've only had 2 points since the first quarter. Now they're going to try to add 1, hopefully 2 to this.
A little bit of a discussion.
Taking the shots is going to be Sydney King.
Because it's a 1-1, substitution able to be made here. Checking in is Kimball for the Ponies, replacing Cook. Cook, you know, she's done a lot of good things tonight, but she's been kind of like a revolving door on and off the bench right now.
She doesn't know where to go, left, right, up, down.
Granted, some of those have not been under her own volition.
Sydney King's going to take the first shot, though, and going to miss it, so only no other shot after this, as it was a 1-1. Going to be rebounded by Foxcroft Academy. He's going to push it up the floor. Spooner tries to saves it. Kimball going to
nice Euro step
to Ossenford, who like Euro stepped, like Zach said, just misses a shot though. Rebounded by Nokomis, but is going to be a foul on Foxcroft Academy. Sam Ossenford.
We're going to have more shots here from the line as we're still in the bonus situation here.
Another 1-1.
I believe it's Marble that's going to be taking these ones. So you know you last turned down, you missed the front end of a 1-1. Big opportunity here. Also need to mention that Olsenfort, that was her 3rd foul of the half. Still have 3:44 left to play, so probably won't see her return for the rest of this half.
No, you probably will not. They're going to need her here in the second half, that's for sure. And like Zach said, Marble's going to take the shot, 1-1. Going to miss it. Going to be rebounded by Kirsten Newts. Going to be brought up by...
I believe that was Kimball. Now Rains.
Kimball.
Nice.
Rains going in for 2 and 1. So it's going to be 3-point play here. It's 25-7 now. 3:34 left in the second. Fouls right now 8-5, and Foxcroft Academy with the 8. It's out 8-6 actually. So.
Yep. So for either side, we're gonna have the 1-1 situation from this way out as Bree Townsend checks back in for the Warriors.
Rain's gonna take the shot though. Extra shot, 3rd point.
Also should mention at halftime, Toby Nelson will be joining us up here. We'll talk a little bit ahead of his matchup, which will be the second game of our doubleheader tonight.
Better.
Nice job
Bree
there.
Townsend brings it up the court herself. Takes a little bit of a jumper from the foul line and makes it in. We got a timeout coming up. 30-second timeout. We're going to take that timeout too. We'll be right back.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as HitTrax that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Welcome back to Foxcroft Academy, coming out of a timeout with 3:21 left in the second. It's 27-9 Foxcroft Academy Ponies girls basketball over Nokomis Warriors. And we are going to try to move this along now. It's been kind of slow, like you said, since the 3-minute mark.
Well, if you remember and we're watching back and have been joining us with us since the beginning here, that was the mark before the press. And everything after that 3:53 mark has been post-press, and the entire game has changed, and it's good to describe it as such because it was a completely different basketball game. And, I think that brings up a good point as we see the pass from Marble off the mark here. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Right? I think it brings up a valuable lesson, is that in this preseason and anytime you get into a season, you're really trying to find your identity as a team, especially with new pieces.
Oh, yeah.
And right now, Foxcroft might be identifying that identity. But the thing is, if you decide to go that route, that's how you have to play.
There'll be a lot of fouls.
You're going to win games at the end of the year with the identity that you've defined for yourself.
Exactly. Spooner's going to bring it in. He's going to toss it in to Kimball. Kimball to Rains. Rains going to bring it back. He tries to find Kristen Lord. Lord misses it. Gets the rebound herself. Misses it again. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to go out of bounds on
Nokomis ball.
Nokomis ball. So it's going to go out of bounds on Foxcroft.
I'm seeing a lot of players out here doing a lot of positive things for either side, but some of those interior players for Foxcroft so far, like Lord, Knapp's been doing well. And Newt came in, got some valuable minutes. Smith had a layup as well. You're seeing a lot of positive things. There's a little bit of a continued discussion here, but real quickly while we got the time for it, there's been 9 different scores so far for the Ponies. Osenfort leads the way with 6, followed by Cook, who, in her limited minutes, she's been able to fill up the sheet.
Yeah. See what we're going to do here. As Emma Marble's going to bring in the ball, and looks like another press. Marble's going to pass it to Littlefield. Littlefield back to Marble. Marble's going to try to bring it up again. Misses it. Tries to string it to Littlefield, but cannot. So Rain's going to get the ball.
Oh, miscommunication, though.
Throw it out of bounds. There's a little miscommunication there. Try to get it to Destiny Weymouth.
What you're seeing here is a zone press out of the Ponies. When the ball comes into the corners, it's a trap. When the ball goes the other corner, it's a trap. And then they trap in the half court as well. It's a very attack-style press. It's hard to really go against unless you have the perfect scheme for it, which we've seen a couple times the Warriors be successful.
King's going to bring it in again. King. Keep the ball. King. Townsend going to try to bring it up. Having trouble back to King now. Look for someone. It's going to be Hawthorne. It's going to be a battle there. Jump ball. It's going to go the way of Foxcroft Academy.
Good job by Weymouth, able to keep her hands on that ball and earn the possession back for her team.
Not many possessions have been down in the Nokomis area. It's going to be back to F.A. Spooner passes it to Weymouth. Weymouth gets it into Lord. Lord passes out to Rain. Rain makes the 3.
Very underrated right there, but great job by Lord, able to keep the pivot foot and realize she didn't have a shot at the basket off her post move, kicks it back out to Rains for the open 3.
Minute 46 left here in the half, 30-9 Foxcroft Academy. Nokomis trying to get some points on the board. They only have 4 points in this quarter. And it's going to be another turn. Oh, no, they're going to get that one back.
Seeing a lot of dribbling in the half court, not a lot of player
try to
movement.
get up on her own. And goes right in, kisses off the back of the rim. Finally, some points on the board for Nokomis.
And funny enough, Townsend leads all scorers with 7 in this one.
Megan Spooner's going to pass it to Rain. And Rain's going to try to dribble in on the screen. He's going to go up and in. Who else but Annie Rains was making it, I guess you could say, rain here in the second quarter. 32
Good one, Jeff. I'm here for the preseason puns.
Let's go. Townsend just misses that layup. Rebounded off the head. Rebounded off the head.
There's a little bit of everything this first half.
That went off the head, and guess what? That's going to go to FA.
It
was off the head of a Nokomis player.
And it was just genuinely a good hustle play there, but I think I couldn't really tell, but it looked like Weymouth on that baseline. Genuinely a good hustle play, but a little insult to injury is Townsend not able to finish on the layup and then has it knocked off her head to
That's gotta hurt.
go back the other way.
So they're going to bring it back up here. It's 52 seconds left, 32-11 here in the first half of action. Rain's going to get it into Weymouth. Weymouth's going to turn around, up and shoot, misses it. Tries to get it to Lord. Lord misses the rebound.
We're going to have shots here for Townsend.
Gets the foul, and we're going to go 1-1.
And Jeff finally gets a second to breathe.
Oh. When Mark told me, it wasn't going to be very fast-paced, I was expecting that, and I've yet to breathe yet. And here we are now.
Wise cameraman right now, Mark Callen, never wrong about that.
Bree Townsend's going to make the first shot of her 1-1. It's going to be 32-12 now.
She's had a solid night, especially in the offensive end, but it's just been about getting her into the half court, able to have some opportunities.
She leads all scorers right now.
She does.
That second shot rebounded by Weymouth over to Raines. Raines going to bring it up the court herself. Raines going to push it back to Cook. Cook's going to take the foul line shot, misses it. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go towards FA. Once again, 26 seconds left here, 32-12 in the first half.
Be interesting to see if the Ponies decide to take a last shot situation, to kind of work on a situational option here. Preseason basketball, maybe you try to get a look that you want to practice in the regular season. I don't expect that to be the case. I expect a shot before too long.
And that's going to be just a missed opportunity there. Going to go back towards the goal. So Nokomis will try to, take that last second opportunity shot right now, as it will be Sydney King bringing in the ball on the sideline as we got another press. Littlefield's going to bring it up. Littlefield's going to bring it up on her own. Up and in, and no good. But it's going to be two shots there with 12 seconds left in the half. A very long half is what it feels like.
Absolutely. And Townsend, she's working hard out here. She's having to earn a lot of these baskets. And actually, that's a third foul on Weymouth in this first half. Osenford, if you remember, also has 3 for the Ponies.
My apologies. That was Townsend on that one. Going to make the first of her 2, though. It's going to be 32-13. Got the boys team sitting up in the bleachers right now, waiting for their go in the second game.
We'll have FA coach Toby Nelson.
This is that second shot with Lord with the rebound. Going to bring it up the court. Cook's going to bring it in to Lord. Up and no good, but Rain gets the rebound. Rain misses the rebound. Misses the shot. And that's going to end the first half, 32-13 after 1 half. I'm Jeff Hogue. That is Zach White. This is Eastern Maine Sports Media Broadcast of preseason basketball. We will be right back right after this.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
New 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander at Coldbrook Mitsubishi. Drive one today and get a $750 cash rebate, plus an industry-leading 10-year warranty. The all-new Outlander at Coldbrook Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a property? Gateway Title provides title, escrow, and closing services throughout the entire state of Maine. Let our team of experienced real estate professionals handle your transaction.
We can travel to bring the closing to you.
Residential, commercial, or land, we do it all. We've been helping Maine people for over 30 years and would love to work with you. Gateway, the right way. We'll see you at the closing table.
Welcome back here. We're sitting at halftime for tonight's action. I'm joined by Toby Nelson, Jeff, He's gone away for the time being, and I'll take Toby over here for a little while. Toby Nelson, the coach for the men's team, coming up later on tonight for FA, the second game of our doubleheader, so to speak. And you know, we'll get right into it. Just starting off a season, what type of things are you looking to improve upon with your group every day? And, you know, this is the final tune-up game before the regular season, so a little bit more emphasis tonight, or is it same old, just improve every day?
Well, we've had some issues with some sickness here early on. COVID kind of got us, so this is truly the first night that I'm going to have all 11 guys on the court at once that we've had this season, because we've had 9 here, 8 here, 10 here, whatever it might be. So, you know, we've had a rough start to the preseason. And then, of course, you have the football team, which there's goods and bads about that. It's great that they win a state championship, but 8 of my 11 guys are on the football team, developing that winning culture, which is awesome. But you also turn right around the next Monday and have to start basketball season. So it's been a little bit of a slow start, but I've got kids that have high energy. Practices have been real, for the amount of numbers that we've had, they've been very intense. And kids that just really want to play. So to answer your question, we're still trying to find ourselves right now. It's probably tough to find yourself against Nokomis, but the fact is we just want to be the best us we can be out in the court tonight. And whatever happens score-wise will happen. So we've got a lot of stuff to work on. You'll see all 11 guys tonight. It's a preseason game. We need to get some repetitions in here and get ready for our season opener on Friday against Holton. Yeah,
absolutely. And you brought up some great points there. And some points that we've been trying to also echo out here on the court tonight is this is a preseason basketball game at the end of the day. This is not going to have any regular season bearing. So try some of those things and look for that identity. What you're seeing out here on the women's side is they're starting to press a lot more, which is one of the things Levi Ladd brought over from MCI. So just a great point that you brought up. But part of the identity from Foxcroft Academy, especially on the male side for this past fall season, is winning. Yeah. And you know, the football season that they had, absolutely incredible. Everyone from the area understands that. But the boys soccer team as well had one of their best seasons in several decades, I believe it was, one of the most winning seasons, record-wise. And you know, those things coming into the basketball season, one, outside of this illness, and those things were unfortunate, unpreventable in some situations. But have you noticed a certain hunger and desire with coming off of such a successful fall season for Foxcroft Academy?
Yeah, we have. And of the 11 kids, 11 of them play either football or soccer. So you're right. They had really good falls, represented our school very well. And, you know, got that taste of winning. Obviously, football, the ultimate taste of a state championship. But you mentioned soccer had 8 wins, which that's the most in a long time for a boys soccer team, and finishing a number 5 seed, getting to the quarterfinals. So that hunger of winning, feeling what it's like. And you know what? At the end of the day, Zach, you played sports. A lot of people out there have. It feels good to win. And when you get that taste, and you don't want to let it up. So a lot of these kids have come in to the preseason with that attitude. They want to win. That we have to get better every day if we're going to be a competitor in Class B. Because while we have a really tough challenge tonight in Nokomis, our Class B schedule is very tough every night in and night out. And then you throw the 2 C teams that we're playing in Dexter and Central, 2 very quality clubs as well. So we're going to have our hands full every night this winter.
Yeah, absolutely. And tonight is going to be a great tune-up for that. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk about this Nokomis Warriors team, rightfully so, and I'd be remiss not to mention it during this little interview here at halftime. But the flag. Yeah. We got to talk about it. I mean, Cooper Flag, is this, in your opinion, one of the most talked about prospects coming in that you've seen in a long time? And how do you coach against that and try to keep your team's mindset on what we have to accomplish and what we have to do?
Well, age-wise, I go back to when Andy Bedard was a senior in high school in 1994 playing for Mountain Valley, and it's similar to that, but it's not, because in our day and age with social media, YouTube, video, you can watch videos all the time, but we had to wait for the 11 o'clock news to see anything on that. So you didn't get the train following like you do with Cooper Flag and the rest of this Nokomis Warrior team. But it's not just him. There are a lot of nice pieces around him as well that are a really quality club. How do you coach against him? You give him a little contact, obviously. You want to try to feel him out a little bit, but his size and athleticism, yeah, he's 6'7", but he can really play all facets of the game.
Very skilled.
You say, okay, we'll push him outside. Well, he might stick a 3. Well, we'll let him go inside. He's going to dunk on you. So you really kind of pick your poison, and you'd like to see someone else, at the end of the day, beat us. We're going to stick man to man here to start and see what we can do. We've got some guys that can defend. We're not coming into this one waving the white flag. We're coming in to play hard. and just, again, try to see what we can do to get better. And whatever happens in 32 minutes happens in 32 minutes.
And, you know, something we've been able to observe about this Foxcroft team under your helm over the last couple seasons is constant improvement. And I think last year was a great launching point. You had some young talent like Smith and what he was able to do in his kind of breakout season, I would call it. How much, and this will be the final point on preseason before we wrap up before this second half of basketball, how much of this preseason is focused on the individuals getting better versus the team as a whole getting better, or is it kind of a meld and a combination of the two?
It's kind of a mix, because we really talk about in practice, how are you going to make yourself better, how are you going to make a teammate better, and how does that really encompass the team. Tomorrow for practice, you know, beforehand we're going to get together, we're going to talk about individual goals, and we're going to talk about team goals, and you know, what each of our guys bring to the table. Because guess what, our number 1 guy and our number 11 guy, they aren't the same player, but they all bring something here. And I don't need, I don't need Caden Crocker I don't need Austin Seavey to be Caden Crocker. I just need to be Austin Seavey to be the best Austin Seavey he can be. That's all. So we try to talk about that and let the kids know that we just need you to be the best you can be, and that's going to be good enough.
You know, it's a great point, and that's why you do a great job with your group.
Thank you.
We want to thank Toby for joining us during this halftime action. We've got about 2 minutes on the clock, so we're going to take a quick break and then rejoin you, but to kind of wrap up before the start of the second half.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Sluggers baseball and softball training offers a variety of classes and leagues to expose you to a wider view of the game. Sluggers leads the way in baseball and softball training with industry-leading technology such as HitTrax that combines a traditional batting cage experience with modern analytics, all from the virtual diamond of your favorite ballpark. Check out Sluggers today on Facebook, schedule online, or call 207-951-2250 to start your journey with the best training staff around. Excellence starts at Sluggers.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine. Welcome back and start the second half here of Foxcroft Academy girls basketball and Nokomis girls basketball. First of a doubleheader, you'll have Zach White on play-by-play for the boys game coming up after this. Good first half here for Foxcroft Academy though, as Nokomis brings it up the floor.
And you know, nice block by Cook right there, but what you saw was a better approach to breaking the half-court press, or the full-court press in that case.
Beautiful block there by Cook. It's going to go back towards Nokomis, though, as Marble's going to bring it in.
I want to again quickly thank Toby Nelson for joining us on the Black Bear Crane halftime show. Only really had time to get through the interview with him, but it's because he has a lot of valuable points to make, and that'll be the second game of our doubleheader tonight.
Milagore into Hodgson. Hodgson going to turn the ball over, though. It's going to go back towards FA. Sorry about that. Megan Spooner's going to bring it up the court here for Foxcroft. Going to go to Caitlin Lord. Lord's going to go over to Cook. Cook trying to find someone to get in. Megan Spooner intercepts it.
Good job there by Spooner, able to rise above, make the catch, but also shield her body and kind of initiate the foul there.
No pass interference, though, so that's good.
Nope, not on that one.
Not on that one.
We won't be throwing flags until the next game.
No, not at all. Megan Spooner's going to bring it in, though. Once again.
Did you get my flag reference right there?
I got your flag reference. I got your flag.
I had to make sure it was appreciated.
You said you said you came out packing with them, and
the puns will be flying just like the flags.
Oh, over to Cook. Cook's gonna take a 3 and gonna drill that 3.
You know, she didn't start that first half, but she's starting this second half right where she left off. And, you know, she's up to 8 points now.
Someone's going to bring it up the court, try to break this once again as it almost gets intercepted, but Hodgson able to recover that one.
Much better approach to the press, though.
We're going to go into Milgore. Milgore is going to try to put it up, but could not put it up. Back to Marble. Marble's going to take a shot, is blocked by Cook. Cook's going to bring it up the court. Cook's going to take the shot, and it's going to go in. That's 10 points for Cook on the night, 37-13, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Milgore's going to pass it in. Oh, wide open, though. There's your chance, and it's blocked.
You know, not able to convert that into a basket right there, but what you're seeing is a much better approach consistently to this press. I've said it a few times already, but it's because it needs to be said, and it's true. And you know, that was the difference in this game up to this point has been the press. And to see that they're having a better approach to it is valuable and important.
Definitely, and Sydney King's going to bring it in here.
I think I'm missing something on the whole substitution situations tonight, because this is like the 4th or 5th time.
Yeah, no, not really sure what's going on here, but, you know, whatever's happening here substitution-wise, it's just
must be a mask related.
That would be my guess. And you know, we're trying to figure something out here. It must be mask related, as the crowd's starting to get a little bit unwary here. But we're going to start back up as King's going to bring in the ball once again. King can't get it in though. She can, and it is going to go off of a FA player, and it's going to go back to Nokomis, and they're going to have a chance here for a shot. It's 37-13, 6:20 left in the third. King's going to toss it back in. Milligore up, just missed it big time. Rebounded by Spooner. Spooner, a little cross up over to Haley Page. Page misses shot over to Kaya Cook. Kaya Cook's going to drive it in, and we're going to toss it over to Zach here really quick as I got to step away for 1 second. Zach, take it away from me.
All right, let's go. Just for a moment here, then we'll hear Jeff's beautiful voice again momentarily. But right now, we're just trying to adjust the camera again. Feels like something got kind of timed up there. Nice steal right there by Olsenfort. She's going to go up and in for the layup. Olsenfort doing a great job. She's now up to 8 points on the night. The better news, Jeff Hoke is back.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to step away for a second. We got the camera back up and running. It's going to be.
We trusted Mark Callan over there tonight, so it's been.
I'll be on camera for the next game, so we'll be all good. It's going to be.
It's been a little bit interesting on our end over here.
Oh, it's going to be King. I'm sorry, Marble is going to bring it in. Marble trying to get it up the court, but cannot. Milligore. Milligore to Drummond going to drive it up the court. Up, and that's going to be a foul.
Nice job by Townsend.
It's going to be a foul, and Townsend's going to go for the line for 2. 39-13, 5:33 left in the third.
Pair of substitutions set to check back in for the Ponies. In a moment here, it's going to be Weymouth, and can't see the other number there. I'll be able to check on that now as free throws in for Townsend. She's in double digits.
39-14 now as the subs come in.
Cerulli able to check in now.
As we get ready to take the second of 2 shots, we got a lot of problems going on here early on substitution-wise. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure everything out, but
the best I can guess, Jeff, is it's just a mask-related thing. If it's below the nose,
good,
I don't
know. Broken
know.
40 now. I'm sorry, not the wrong team. 39-15 now here as Spooner is going to bring it back up the court. Spooner. To Page, back to Spooner. Spooner's going to bring it up now. Try to get in, get out to Page. Page going to take the 3. Just misses it, though. grazes the net going down, and it is going to be Nokomis ball. It's going to be Marble once again bringing it in. Marble to Milligore. Milligore to Littlefield. Littlefield to Drummond. Drummond trying to get it up the court, but Matt gets tossed back to Milligore to Marble. Marble's got to get up the court here, though.
Great job able to break the press.
Townsend's going to slow it down to Milligore. Milligore's going to try to throw it up to Marble. Marble back to Milligore. Milligore drives in. Gets blocked off the hip of a Foxcroft player as Spooner brings it up.
Good collapse right there by Spooner, able to get that steal and come away with it.
Spooner misses the shot, though. Rebounded. Missed the shot once again. That rebound was by... Not really, who was that rebound by?
I believe it was just tipped around, and then the foul was called. Couldn't quite see. A little bit of
a lot going on.
A lot.
Of everything.
No, that's a good way to put it, Jeff. There is a lot going on.
Marble's going to bring it in, though, here. Marble to Townsend. Townsend to Marble. Marble to Milligore.
That's how you break a press. Ball movement right there. Very well done.
Hawthorne. Hawthorne, it's intercepted. It's going to go off a Foxcroft player and back to Nokomis. As once again, Marble will bring the ball in, and they will try to break this once again and try to get a shot.
Checking in is King, replacing Milligore there.
He's going to break here 1 second. Going to go to King. King to Marble. Marble to
Townsend.
Townsend misses a shot, breaks off the front of it. Rebounded. Be brought up by Page. Page blocked, tipped. Drives up for Marble. Marble turns around, cannot get it though.
Great defense on the interior by Spooner.
Townsend is going to go up and shoot it. Going to miss off the back though. Rebounded by Spooner. Spooner going to bring it up the court herself though. Spooner's going to drive. Spooner goes up and misses that shot as well, but it's going to be rebounded by herself. Page to Spooner. Spooner with the ball. Going to be blocked just a little bit. Weymouth with the ball now. Spooner.
Well done sticking with the play. Weymouth right there, able to get the ball back for the team.
It's going to be a foul. Blocking foul on Nokomis, and it's going to be...
I think that went against Drummond right there.
Foxcroft ball.
Interesting they didn't call that a shot there.
I was expecting them to be two, but no, that will be coming in from the end line as Spooner's going to bring it in.
Drummond replaced by Littlefield.
With some new subs coming in.
Rains and I believe that's Osenfort back in for the Ponies.
And Osenfort as Rains is going to bring it in. He turns it over though on the inbound pass. Going to go back as Marble gets the ball. Marble to Littlefield. Littlefield going to take the shot but misses it. Rebounded by Weymouth. Weymouth going to bring it up the court though. Weymouth to Rains. Rains going to step back just a little bit, bring it back. Goes up, spins around, and goes in.
You know, she's been so impressive tonight. She's up to 9 points. Off the bench as well. She did not start this game, but, you know, she's had a huge impact. And able to, well done on the body control right there as well.
A beautiful spin around move right there to go up in for Rains. It's now 41-16 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. As they will bring it in now, Marble to Townsend. Townsend's going to bring it up the court. A little off the pressure a little bit now.
Yeah, see if they go to the half-court press here. Nice pass inside.
Going to go up to Hawthorne. Hawthorne misses it, but is going to be rebounded by Weymouth. Weymouth's going to bring it up the court now. Toss it to Rains. Rains going to toss it out to Osenfort. Misses the shot, though. Rebounded by nobody. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to...
A little discussion here. Maybe they're going to talk about it, but...
It's going to go to FA.
Yep, a little discussion here. Going to see who that ball landed off of.
Weymouth is going to now bring it in.
They're actually going to turn it to Nokomis after the discussion there.
Okay, so we got Nokomis now as Milligore is back in the game.
Martin checked in as well.
Milligore is going to toss it over back to Milligore.
You know, the halftime conversation went in a much better direction for the Warriors in terms of this press break.
Definitely.
Nice
Townsend missed the shot, but rebounded by Milligore, but misses that shot too to Weymouth. It's going to be a jump ball here now. It's going to go back towards FA on the jump ball, and Weymouth will bring it out for the Ponies. 2:34 left here in the third. Tosses it in to Raines. Raines going to bring up the floor. Lauren Martin with the outside, kicking it out, but missed the shot by Cerulli.
Good rebound by Hodgson right there.
Hodgson gonna.
Oh, actually, that was Hawthorne. My apologies.
Towson missed the shot by Littlefield. And it's going to be a foul.
You know, Weymouth's been kind of all over the place tonight as well. There's a lot of players out here making positive impacts, but, you know, Weymouth, she's kind of been all over the place, rebounding the ball, getting back in transition, you know, effective on the press.
Yeah. Weymouth's going to bring it in. Oh, no, we're going to get a switch out now.
Smith's going to check in, replace.
Allie Smith, sophomore, is going to bring it in to Annie Raines. He's going to bring it up the court. And he's going to go on the block on Lauren Martin's going to bring it up herself and going to miss it. Going to rebound off of Kimball. Kimball going to kick it back out to Raines. Raines going to miss it just barely. Missed the basket by just about an inch or two. And it's going to go to Nokomis.
That it is, and I'm interested to see how they attack the press now. You know, they've done a good job so far.
Milligore blocked by Kimball. Kimball up, no good. It goes out of bounds. It's going back to Foxcroft Academy. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, go back to Foxcroft Academy. I'm getting my ends mixed up. My lefts and my rights.
Well, you're doing a good job, but it was confusing for me too right there. So I'm just glad we finally got the color squared away. That was difficult for a while.
That was difficult for a while as well. Lauren Martin's going to get the ball and try to go up, but no, it's going to be blocked by who else but Bree Townsend. Going to bring it up herself. Going to go up. It's going to be blocked by Kimball. Madison Kimball, freshman, blocked that shot. And it's going to go to Nokomis. Sydney King going to bring it in here for Nokomis.
Another discussion on the scores table. I believe that's going to be Lord checking in now, replacing Lauren Martin.
We got Lord in for Lauren Martin. We got the ball coming in for Nokomis. Is going to heave it up to Towson. Towson to Milligore. Milligore's going to cross it up and just gets tipped, but rebounded by Allie Smith. Going to be brought up the floor by Raines. Raines going to bring it in. Just tries to get it to Kimball, but misses it. Just barely misses the backcourt violation. Tipped in, and Lord has the ball. A lot just happened there.
Jeff, I have no idea.
Cerulli was the last one to have that ball, though, so it's going to go back to Nokomis now.
All that in it apparently ended in a travel. I don't understand how. I wasn't really sure.
I'm just trying to get used to names here right now.
We're getting there, Jeffy. First preseason game.
That's why we call it preseason. Marble going to kick it out to Towson for the shot.
I think that was King.
King for the shot, and that one is good. 1 minute left. Rain's going to bring it up here for Foxcroft in the third. Going to be Cerulli, and that's going to be a jump ball going back to Nokomis. 49.2 left, 41-17. Foxcroft Academy here in the first of a doubleheader. And second of the doubleheader will be the boys, Foxcroft boys against Nokomis and the Flag boys, as we all know.
Yeah, definitely stick around for that. Should be interesting. Got to hear Toby Nelson, head coach for the FA boys, his thoughts on that during the Black Bear Crane halftime show.
Towson's going to take her own shot and make that shot. It's going to be 41-19 with 36 seconds left in the third. We have Madison Kimball bringing it up the court here. Almost overthrows Cerulli. Cerulli's going to throw it over to Lauren Martin.
Lord, the three.
Lord almost had the three, bounced off the back, going to be rebounded by Nokomis. Nokomis going to bring it up the court quickly. Marble's going to take the shot. No. Almost had that shot. Going to be rebounded by Lord, though.
You know, you got to give a lot of credit to Smith on that. She turned that from a transition layup to hustling back.
Going to take the shot and going to miss it to end the third period after a crazy third period. It is 41-19. We're going to take a minute break, and we will be right back for the closing fourth quarter.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a property? Gateway Title provides title, escrow, and closing services throughout the entire state of Maine. Let our team of experienced real estate professionals handle your transaction.
We can travel to bring the closing to you.
Residential, commercial, or land, we do it all. We've been helping Maine people for over 30 years and would love to work with you. Gateway, the right way. We'll see you at the closing table.
Welcome back as we enter the fourth quarter here at Foxcroft Academy between the Foxcroft Ponies girls team and the Nokomis girls team. And I'm going to toss it over to Zach really quick for a quick read before we get back into the action.
Yep, if you heard from Toby Nelson, you know that there's a second game coming up tonight, and that was on the Black Bear Crane halftime show. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today.
And with that being said, Haley Page is going to bring up the floor now and is going to toss it to Cerulli. Cerulli back to Page. Page going to bring it back to Cerulli. Cerulli's going to take the shot, though. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Nokomis. Nokomis going to bring it up the floor here. Oh, up to
Nice
Milagor.
play.
Milagor up and in. That's going to 41 to 21. Cuts it down to 20-point deficit.
We're seeing the press here as well for the Warriors now.
Page just barely misses that sideline. Going to go up and in. Misses it, though. Going to be rebounded, but it's going to be a jump.
I think they're going to call a foul from
Foul
behind.
on that one.
And remember, Jeff, earlier in the broadcast when the Ponies put on the pressure, one of the first things we said was, a press does two things to you. It tries to turn you over, it tries to speed you up. And right there, it sped up the Ponies. They took a quick layup, and it gives the ball back to the Warriors.
Marble going to bring it up here. Tosses it to Towson. Towson is going to try to get something set up here. Back to Marble. Marble tries to, almost broke those ankles.
I think what we're seeing now is
Towson.
maybe the Ponies trying to work on their half-court defense.
Marble to King. King is going to hit it. And it's a two-pointer right there. 41 to 23 now. 7 minutes. Towson is going to try to get something there. Page is going to find Cerulli. Cerulli's going to find Lord. Lord's going to go up to Smith. And it's in. Allie Smith, the sophomore, with the 2 points. 43 to 23.
To the delight of the Pony faithful. And, you know, she's done some great things tonight as well. Stopped the transition basket from happening. You know,
tip pass there, though.
If you go down the list, and at this point it's the limited time left, you know, starting to get later into this game. Fourth quarter, 20-point deficit. It's looking more and more like it's going to go the way of the Ponies. We got to start thinking ahead to the Bangor Savings, you know, player of the game. And there's a lot of options to choose from. We're going to have a discussion about that. But, you know, the Ponies have been out here playing really well. And not quitting are these Warriors.
Warriors up and in, and that is Sydney King for 2, 43 to 25. They're really pressing right now, trying to come back into this. Another turnover there. That was by Cerulli. Up and in, and it is.
We'll have a discussion about that. But, you know, the Ponies have been out here playing really well.
That was Townsend trying to go up for that one.
Yep, and Townsend, she had a couple free throws there in that first half.
She's going to get 2 more here.
And the Warriors are trying to tell me to calm down on the whole calling this one too early thing.
Yeah, they ain't hear no whistle yet. And it's first of 2 right here. Townsend's going to make it. Preseason basketball, the crowd in the student section is already getting into it. I love it. 43 to 26.
Preseason crowd, the gym is very energized and full, and for a lot of reasons, but this game is starting to add to it.
This game is one of the many reasons, but there is also a big reason. That one's going to miss off, and Raines is going to bring it up the court here, but triple team turned it over. Towson misses the 2, rebounded. Jump ball?
Yep, that's going to stay the way of the Warriors.
I don't know. Whenever they blow the whistle now, I just look for the thumbs. I don't know what to think anymore around here.
So it's down to a 17-point game, which...
Chipping away slowly. 6 minutes and 4 seconds left here.
If you're just tuning in, that might not sound like it's down, but the way the game was going and the tempo of the game has certainly changed.
Townsend's going to try to drive it in herself, though. Townsend's going to kick it out to Milgore. Milgore's going to hit a three. No good. Going to be rebounded and out of bounds. Going to go the way back to Nokomis. Just barely missed. Going back to FA. King going to bring it in once again. Going to try to get something going here. King, Marble, and going to go back out of bounds. Back to who else but Nokomis. King's going to bring it back in again here. We try to get into Marble here, I do believe. Going to try to get something going here. No, just going to try to go into Milgore, but it's going to be turned over by, and going to be got by Page. Page, a couple of moves. Flies it up. It's going to be King.
Stole it back, though.
Stole it back and up and no good. Milgore with the rebound there. Trying to stay with everything here. Littlefield's going to go to Townsend. Townsend's going to bring it up herself here.
Page is not quit on the ball.
Almost turned over, but Townsend's going to keep it. Townsend's going to go up and in and good. It's 43-28.
She's got
almost turned over, but Townsend's going to keep it. Townsend's going to go up and in and good. It's 40. As Newt tried to get it to Allie Smith. Allie Smith's going to come out of the game now, as Lauren Martin's going to come into the game.
Also
here.
checking in is Abby Knapp.
Abby Knapp coming into the game as well. As I take a breather, Marble's going to have the ball.
Yep, Jeff gets a second to breathe there.
Marble's going to go up and just blocked by Cook.
Unofficially, that's Cook's third block of the night.
Marble with the ball. Tosses it to Townsend. Townsend's going to drive it in herself. Misses it, but it's going to be a foul on Foxcroft, and it's going to go to the line. Who else to the line but Bree Townsend?
Starting to come alive here in this fourth quarter, and they're getting opportunities to score without the clock running in moments like this. And that's actually going to be Abby Knapp's fourth foul as well.
4 minutes and 50 seconds left here. First shot is good. It's going to be 43-29. My apologies.
Townsend up to 16 on the game.
43-29. Second shot up and no good, but it's going to get rebounded by Littlefield. Littlefield's going to drive in. He's going to pass it out to Townsend. Townsend tries.
1-1.
1-1 now. We are already in the bonus. Townsend, once again, is going to go back to the line. Townsend always just makes a living at the line at this point.
Absolutely, getting a lot of opportunities. And however this game ends, there is some things to grow on based on this fourth quarter of action.
Especially
the second half,
the season.
You identified the press.
Yep.
As we wait for the free throw there, misses the front end of the 1-and-1.
Rebounded by Lauren Martin. Got double team though as she's on the ground. Travel there by Lauren Martin to the despise of the Nokomis fans.
Quite a bit of contact,
fans,
but I think people are starting to feel the temperature.
Marble is going to bring it in now. Marble is going to bring it over to a turnover by Kirsten Condon. Page going to bring up the floor now. Crosses over one. Going to get turned over though by Evelyn Littlefield. Evelyn Littlefield going to go up and in for two. 43-31 as the lead is down to 12. Another turnover. But it's going to go to FA. Got some more people coming in now as we have Megan Spooner coming back in the game. Along with number 23. With
Olsenfort there.
Olsenfort's coming back in as well. Raines going to bring the ball up the court here for FA as they're going to try to get some points on the board here and stop the bleeding a little bit. It's going to go back to Raines. Raines going to go to Olsenfort to Spooner. Spooner's just going to miss the shot. Rebounded by Littlefield. Littlefield's going to toss it to Marble. Marble's going to bring, Townsend. Townsend's going to bring up the court now.
Crowd starting to get into it, Jeff. Defense chants raining in the background.
Marble going to back to Townsend. Townsend. Oh, turned it over.
I think that was initially tipped and Margaret Migalore could not.
Just a little off of the hand of the Foxcroft Academy player. Megan Spooner going to bring it in. Megan Spooner's not going to bring it in now.
They like to bring Megan Spooner down the court as kind of the primary point guard for this team, so that might be why she's not taking
Weymouth,
it out.
number 31, is going to bring it in now as he gets it to Raines. It's going to be a foul.
Not close to the 1-and-1 quite yet on the
Ponies. On number 12, Danica Milgore. So the Foxcroft's going to get another chance here. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. 43-31 here in the fourth quarter. The crowd is starting to get into it. Place starting to fill up here, and it's getting interesting. Spooner to Osenfor. Osenfor's going to turn it over though, and it's going to be.
That's going to be more free throws, I believe.
1-and-1 once again.
You know, the fight and intensity you've seen, especially this fourth quarter, but the second half from this Warriors team, that's what you want to see out of a group, because that means you're never going to give up, you're never going to be down, and those can't be coached, those two factors.
Well, someone other than Towson at the line this time is going to be Marble. Marble is going to take the first of 1-and-1. It's going to miss it. It's going to be rebounded by Littlefield. Littlefield's going to go back out to Marble. Marble's going to take the shot. Going to miss the shot off the front rim, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to Nokomis.
You know, Jeff, I haven't been keeping track of total free throw shot attempted and made, but you got to think, if you look back on this one, as it looks like,
seems like Nokomis going to take a timeout. Full timeout. We're going to take 60 seconds here, and we will be right back right after this break.
All across New England, business owners are finding new ways to succeed. Families are working hard to provide for their loved ones and their future. It's the spirit of New Englanders that inspires all of us to do more. It's in our employees, our customers, and our communities. Every day we do more. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, we truly believe you matter more.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
And welcome back as we are 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game as Nokomis is starting to climb back in a little bit, 43-31. Foxcroft Academy, and Zach has been talking about it all game. They have figured out this press, and they are using it to their advantage now and getting turnovers on Foxcroft Academy as Nokomis is going to bring the ball in here.
Yeah, the script has flipped. I mean, the Warriors have come out in their own press, turning the Ponies over, and the Ponies have kind of withdrawn from their press, or at least they did at the beginning of this quarter, which you can kind of imagine why. They were up around 20 points.
He's going to toss it in to Towson. Towson's going to try to find somebody. He's going to go up instead and miss it. That's going to be 2 shots.
Just keeping the pivot foot alive right there. And, you know, we're talking about this Bangor Savings Bank player of the game and the subsequent gift card awarded to that player of the game. There's 3:30 left. If they're able to kind of massage this one back in, Townsend, you know, she's had an impressive game tonight. I've got her down unofficially, but 16 points, a slew of rebounds.
Making 11 at the line once again. 2 shots here. First one is up and good. 43-32. That's an 11-point game here with 3:30 left in the game. And that was Megan Spooner's third foul. Second one up and good. It's a 10-point game here. And Foxcroft's going to try to get it in. Spooner's going to get double teamed. Spooner's trying to get it up and in to Martin. Martin up and to Page and misses it.
And the energy and intensity is picking up. They're going to call that out of bounds. What a swing, Jeff, because if that had been a foul, it would have been automatic 2 shots the rest of the game.
And that was a close call. I thought it might have been a blocking foul, but you know, it's going to be out of bounds.
And you know, this is preseason basketball, and the intensity in the room is
Annie Rain's going to bring it in. Lauren Martin's going to miss the shot, but rebounded.
Osenfort. Good rebound.
Up and in by Wing. Missed the shot, but rebounded.
Osenfort.
Good
rebound.
Up and Towson's going to try to bring it up.
That's going to be 2 shots. I think that's a bump.
Now.
The Foxcroft faithful, they don't agree.
I believe that was on 23. About 31, that's the fourth on Weymouth.
Weymouth has 4. Knapp, who's currently on the bench, she's been sidelined with 4.
And do you know who's at the line? Who else but Towson?
Yeah, if you've got a question, she's got the answer right now. And you'd forget it's preseason in here right now. This has regular season all over it.
It's going to be 45 to 34, 2:48 left in the game. Trying to chip away at this lead once again, trying to bring it back down to 10 points as the second shot for Towson is up and good.
I have her down for 20. It's sort of unofficial, but just from the scorekeeper I've been able to keep so far.
Towson to Weymouth. Spooner's going to bring it up. Going to go to Osenfor. Osenfor is going to get it turned over.
Guess who?
But no, it's going to get, we got a foul.
The Warriors can still afford to be a little aggressive here. I mean, that's going to be, if that's on them, which it looks like it is, that's going to be their 5th foul. But is Migalore out for the game? Is that 5?
It looks like it. It does.
She thinks
yes, that is 5. Yep. That is 5. Number 12, Migalore is out of the game. As we have Kirsten Condon coming in now to fill her void. It's a big loss there for Nokomis. Spooner's going to toss it in. Spooner's going to go to Weymouth. Weymouth's going to take the shot. Weymouth's going to miss the shot. It's going to get rebounded by Rains. Rains going to go up and no good. Rebounded by Weymouth once again. Rebounded by Weymouth again.
Weymouth is so impressive.
Fight for the ball, and it is a jump ball. Going to go back to FA.
You know, Weymouth's making a real bid at that Bangor Savings Bank player of the game right now. The impact she's been able to make, it's the small things, but that equal a whole lot.
There's a lot of to go into this Bangor Savings Bank player of the game, and she's making a living on it right now. Shot up and in. That's going to be Sam Osenfor for the 3, 49 to 35, 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game. Nokomis going to try to answer right back.
If you want to talk calming the nerves, that 3, that goes a long way.
Marble going to miss it and going to go out of bounds on Nokomis. Going to go back to Foxcroft Academy once again. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left, 49 to 35. Megan Spooner to Rains. Rains going to bring it up the court. Rains going to get triple teamed. Going to go to turned over.
Townsend. She's been
Who
everywhere.
else but Towson? Who else is going to go to Sydney King? Back to Towson. Towson going to take the 3. Going to miss the 3. He's going to go to Annie Rains. Annie Rains going to bring it up. Annie Rains to Weymouth. Weymouth wide open. Weymouth
3-on-1. Nice.
In, over. Wowza.
And 1. I believe there was a foul attached to that. 1. Nice.
Over to Annie. Osenfor to Page. What a pass.
And, you know, that's really going to kind of put a nail in the coffin, so to speak. 15 game with 138 left.
We got a timeout here coming up.
You know, good coaching moment. Why not?
And it is going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
New 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander at Coldbrook Mitsubishi. Drive one today and get a $750 cash rebate, plus an industry-leading 10-year warranty. The all-new Outlander at Coldbrook Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
Welcome back as Haley Page missed the first shot. Her shot of the and 1. Up and in. No good by Sam Osenfor. Going to be rebounded though by Page. I'm going to go out of bounds. Going to go the way of Nokomis. We are a minute 25 left in the game. It is 50 to 35 here in favor of Foxcroft Academy.
Notice the press is back on as Weymouth checks out. What a night for Weymouth. You know,
fantastic night for Weymouth. Always big spots. She was always there.
You know, she had that big layup when after the large Nokomis run when the ponies were still sitting at 43 points. She had a big layup, kind of quell that.
Tossing it over to Condon. Oh, that is to Towson. Towson going to be on foul. Is going to go back to Nokomis.
Well, the game isn't over yet, Jeff. Just keep playing till the final whistle blows. Preseason basketball, it's been intense in here tonight.
Littlefield, next game's going to be even more intense, I feel. We'll talk about that when that time comes. But Condon's going to get the ball back. Condon's going to drive in. Condon's going to take the shot. Condon's going to miss the shot. Rolls around the rim. Going to double team on Spooner. And that's going to be a foul.
1-and-1 coming up here. Before the second game of the doubleheader here, once this one wraps up, we'll do a quick wrap up at the end of the game. If the game continues to go the way it's looking, Annie Raines, she's going to get Bangor Savings Bank Player of the Game. It does appear
that way, and what a game she had. Making Spooner's at the line for 1-and-1. What a game she had coming off the bench for the Foxcroft Ponies. First shot is up and
nice shot by Spooner. You know, I have her down for 9 points, but it's a lot more than that. She didn't get the start in this one. Yeah. The impact she had off the bench, especially in the press there. Her moves inside, she's been a sound player all night. And if you look at the Foxcroft scoring sheet here, it's very even and spread out.
Second shot for Spooner is up and no good, but going to be rebounded by Littlefield.
Going to be interesting to see if either side kind of calls off the Hounds here as we get down to the final minute.
Towson going to try to bring it up, but going to get double teamed here. No, it's going to be turned over. Spooner going to go drive up and in. We're good. 48 seconds. Spooner going to go drive up and in.
I think Coach Ladd was trying to tell the team to get back and reduce the press there as this one's kind of sealed.
Going to bring it up to Marble. Marble's going to bring it up the court as well. Marble to Condon. Condon going to get out of bounds. Going to go back to Nokomis off the hands of Cook. Cook's going to be guarding Marble. Marble's going to toss it into Towson. Towson, 33 seconds left in the game. Towson's going to try to get something going here, though. Towson's going to look for Marble. Marble's going to go over to Littlefield. Littlefield's going to take the shot. Littlefield's going to miss the shot. Rebounded by Lord. Lord's going to go to Raines. Raines going to most likely run the clock out here, but we'll see.
I'm not so sure, Jeff, the way this one's going.
They're pressuring right now, and that's going to be a foul.
They're not going to give her the opportunity. 13.7 on the clock. 1-and-1 opportunity. Preseason basketball. This has been one of the more intense preseason games I think I've ever seen. It's one of the most
intense ones I've seen in the last couple of years. That is for sure, Zach.
And nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. 1-and-1 here as Annie Raines, what looks like to be the Bangor Savings Bank Player of the Game, is going to take a 1-and-1. First shot up and no good, and it's going to be rebounded and saved by
Raines.
Raines. Who else? Raines going to go up and in. He's going to get that. Just adding to her night at this point. And
she didn't want to leave any doubt.
35.
I think everyone on the court thought that the game was actually over.
And that's up and in by Abby Knapp at the buzzer. And that's going to do it here at Foxcroft Academy for the girls as the Foxcroft Academy Ponies take down the Nokomis Warriors in their final preseason basketball game, 57-35. And we will be right back.
All across New England, business owners are finding new ways to succeed. Families are working hard to provide for their loved ones and their future. It's the spirit of New Englanders that inspires all of us to do more. It's in our employees, our customers, and our communities. Every day we do more. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, we truly believe you matter more.
(57-35) is the final here at Foxcroft Academy for the first of two games here in the final preseason games before Friday. And without further ado, our Bangor Savings Bank Player of the Game will go to no other than Annie Raines. Zach, tell us a little bit about Annie Raines coming off the bench tonight.
You know, real quickly before we get into this next bit of action, she had the 11 points, but she turned a lot of balls over. You know, she was up and down the court all night. Defensive pressure, offensive pressure, everything you want out of a player of the game.
Thank you for helping me tonight, Zach and Mark on the camera. We will be right back with action for the boys' game as Zach will be hopping on the play-by-play of that. I am Jeff Holt. That is Zach White. That is Mark Callahan. Everyone have a great night.